And
All right, now I'll say you guys should head back to town. If this is dangerous, then I don't want you two to get wrapped up in it. But I promise, if we can find a way to make this work, we will.
they kind of scatter off, and well, she kind of drags him off, and they head out.
All right, and I kind of look over at the well, and I'm kind of just thinking.
As you look over to the well, you see something in the distance. You see a cloaked figure kind of walk up next to it and just kind of jump and then fall into the well.
All right.
You couldn't tell anything. The hood was up. You couldn't really tell who it was. You just could tell that it was a hooded figure that jumped into the well.
Immediately when that happens.
What?
God damn it, Lloyd. Get out of here. You don't deserve it. Get out of here.
When I see that happen, I'm gonna summon unkindness and have him fly towards the well.
Okay.
I'll keep as close to him as I need to for him to kind of get up close to it and see if he can see inside.
Okay. So, unkindness. How far can unkindness go from you?
100 feet. With me still being able to see what he sees, but I don't think I want to do that. Does he have? Hold on. He doesn't have like dark vision or anything. But I mean, he's a bird. His eyes would be pretty good. His perception is +3, which isn't bad. It's just he can get there. He flies 50 feet, so he can get there before I can.
Okay. Excuse me. So he flies over, kind of sees the well, doesn't notice anything in particular about it. He kind of perches. I mean, if this is what you want him to do, he perches on the corner of the circle stone.
Yeah, that's fine.
And he kind of looks down, and he does not. It's just darkness. He doesn't see an end to it.
All right. The way my blind sight works is it's almost pseudo blind sight. I have a wolf's keen hearing and smell that gives me the ability to detect things around me. So once I catch up with him, I'm gonna see if I can hear or smell anything inside the well.
Okay. You do not hear anything, so you're all now at the well. You don't hear anything, smell anything abnormal or anything like that. You don't even smell water or anything. So it's almost like if nothing exists down below.
Dowroc is going to pick up a rock.
Okay.
And he's going to cast... he's going to use his magic tinkering, and he's going to make it illuminate for 5 feet radius.
Okay.
And he's going to drop it.
I'm gonna listen as hard as I freaking can with my +7 perception to see if I hear it hit a floor or a water source.
So how far does the stone enhancement or anything, is there like a time or a distance, or is it just...
It's just glows.
Okay.
5 feet radius. There's no time limit. It's just...
Okay.
Drop
So
it.
as Dowroc drops the rock, you see the light going, and then as it leaves your view, the light kind of extinguishes, not from like being put out necessarily, but just being too far out of reach. But you don't also hear any noise.
But it does seem like it disappears at the proper distance.
Yeah, it disappears at a certain point down the well. Yes.
Yeah, we have...
Like, does it seem to disappear when it's still closer to us than it should be, or like?
Oh no. So like the light, basically, imagine somebody having a flashlight and then they're just walking away from you in the pitch dark, and then eventually they're just out of sight. So it doesn't necessarily put the light out. It's just it kind of...
I was just wondering if there was like magic darkness or something, but it doesn't sound like it.
Or did the rock, like, it didn't just seem like the rock just
was destroyed or caught behind an illusion, or...
It didn't.
like a
It didn't-
round like
No,
that.
it did not seem like it was caught by anything or anything like that. It didn't also seem like it was destroyed or anything of that nature either.
Okay. We're gonna take out rope.
While he does that, I'm gonna tie up the horses, who I have named Donald and Steve, to one of the nearby trees, and I'm gonna give each of them a good berry. 'Cause I don't know how long we're gonna be down there.
Yeah.
We each have our 50 feet of hempen rope, so we can tie those together. I'll like leave mine with Dowroc so he can tie it to his. Just
Yeah, he's gonna find a tree, and then he's gonna tie it around himself, like kind of loop it around himself because he only has one arm now, so he's gonna do it that way.
Okay.
If he wants to scout ahead, we can tie our lengths of rope together, and tie one end of a tree for safety, and then Johan and Zack can stand at the top and just kind of lower him slowly, which might be our best option. And I'll have Unkindness ride his shoulder down, so that if he finds anything, he can just kind of give Unkindness a bump on the butt and send him back up to us, and then he can tell me what he saw.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have 150 feet of rope, and you are slowly lowering Dowroc down.
Yeah.
With Unkindness with him.
Yeah.
Okay. And Unkindness can exist technically.
Yeah, he could exist. He could exist anywhere. I can only read his mind or pop into his senses within 100 feet.
Okay. So as you are lowering him, because you have two people doing it, you don't have to make any kind of checks because you can, safely lower Dowroc. So as you were lowering him, you passed the 50 feet, and yet there still seems to be no bottom. You passed the 100 feet. Does not seem to be a bottom. Do you continue?
As the 100 feet, Darrow's gonna look down to see. He has that's the dark vision, obviously.
All right, so
He's gonna see further than that.
every 50 feet, I'll pop into Unkindness and check in with Dowroc, because Unkindness can talk. Remember?
Right, up to 100 feet.
Yeah.
Right?
So this will be our last chance. So I'll ask Dowroc what he wants to do.
At 100 feet?
Yeah.
Yep, you are at 100 feet right now.
Do I see the bottom at 100 feet?
Oh, sorry, what'd you say?
Do I see the bottom do I see my rock at 100 feet?
You do not see currently the rock, no. What's your dark vision go out to?
It's 60 feet.
Okay. So at 100 feet, no, you do not notice anything.
Let me.
And the other guy just come down.
Let me.
Unless he hits the fall. That's the only way he can do that. We don't have feather fall.
We do not currently have feather fall now.
We'll take a bunch of damage if I decide to.
Yeah, I mean, depending on how deep this is, it could just straight up kill you. We could also at 100 feet here, even though I wouldn't be able to communicate with him in real time, I could send Unkindness down from here until he finds the bottom, with the instruction to come back once he does, and he should be able to convey to me telepathically, like what it felt like to fly that far, and give us an idea of how deep it is. So I'll convey that to Dowroc and see if that's what he wants to do first.
Go down another 50 feet.
Okay.
Go down to the rope's length.
Okay, so you're at 150 feet.
Yeah.
So 60 feet of dark vision.
Yeah.
So you look down, and about 50 more feet below you, you kind of notice something. It's kind of moving. It's almost like a portal of some kind.
Oh, good. We're not seeing this yet, but I don't know. I guess I would have instructed Unkindness to fly further once we hit the bottom, once we hit the limit.
Turn on the rope line.
So
I'm gonna tell. I'm tugging on the rope twice to get
All
back
right,
up.
we'll start
Okay.
pulling. As soon as we're close enough, I'm gonna pop back into unkindness and
Okay.
ask what you saw. And
You're gonna ask unkindness.
no,
what
I'm
he
gonna
saw,
I'll have
or-
unkindness ask. Well, I guess unkindness would have seen it too, so I'll just pop into his head and he'll tell me telepathically. Um, I will.
We're gonna.
I'll order
You're gonna have
him.
to thread them either.
I'm gonna order unkindness to fly down into the portal and try to fly back up once he passes through it if he can. I won't be there with him when he does it, but if he's able to get back, he should be able to convey to me what he saw.
Okay, so as he flies down, kind of leaves your view, down, and you're kind of waiting there, waiting, still waiting. Unkindness does not come back.
Does it seem like it's like a straight fall, like straight down, like hit the target, or is there?
Yeah, no, it's a straight down. It's not like a curving or it's nothing like that.
Like,
It's a
there's no
straight down.
there's no cavern that's gonna prevent us from, like, if the wind takes us somewhere else, it's not gonna take us careening into the into like the ground or anything like that. It's just a straight fall in a well.
Yeah, the well. So the well, straight down 200 feet. There's a portal.
All right.
Yep. There's nothing that can affect. There's no weather that affects or anything like that. So at the bottom of 200-foot well, there's a portal at the bottom.
It's going to be there's a portal down there. It's just I don't know where it goes. It doesn't seem like it's just a portal. I mean, it could take us anywhere.
I say. Say.
An arcana check falls down there to try to identify what.
Oh yeah, like a detect magic or an arcana check would have been good.
Or arcana.
You can do an arcana check if you'd like.
Oh, I don't know. That's beyond my specialty.
Yeah. You notice that it is a portal of some kind. You notice nothing else in particular. You do notice, however, like I said, the drop to the 200-foot portal is completely, like, open, and so nothing is sticking out. Nothing is in the way of that portal, other than the height itself.
So this could take us.
All right.
It could literally drop too. So
right,
it's a portal. No, it's.
Can you make me another one of those glowing rocks?
Okay.
All right.
Picks up in a rock and lets it glow.
All right. I'll be right back. And I jump into the well.
Oh my god.
So you jump with no rope or anything,
Yep.
correct? Like you just jump straight down.
Yep.
Well, there's no reason for us to bring a rope, I guess. I mean, it's not going to be long enough to. All our rope combined isn't going to be long enough to get us down there. That's all.
I mean,
drop 10 feet.
out of character, theoretically, once we get to the bottom of the rope, we could, like, I don't know, find a foothold and then untie it and then drop it further and then like hammer the end into place or something. But that's like, I don't even know. I don't know if that would work.
I'm just gonna jump in.
Dowroc's gonna give Zack a look. It's like, this is what he did. This is what he did for the cursed cave. This is exactly what he did for the cursed cave, and he knows we're gonna have to follow him. He knows that.
I'm gonna as I approach the portal. I'm gonna drop the rock ahead of me so that it's illuminating whatever's through the other side.
Dowroc is gonna sit there and wait for like 10 minutes before he jumps in.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Just for Johan to get nervous, thinking that they're not gonna follow him in. That's when Dowroc's gonna jump.
All right. As soon as I get through the portal, I'm hoping I can see something.
Yes, you
What
can.
do I see?
So, metagaming, Nick, so you don't know this, as Dowroc.
I'm going to take a break for a second.
Oh, okay. So, as you pass through the portal, so the rock kind of hits the portal first and vanishes, and then you fall through the portal. So, falling through the portal, you kind of, it blacks out for like a quick second, and you kind of wake up. And when you wake up, you're in basically a room, not man-made, it's rock and stuff like that, but you wake up in a room that has 2 exits or like 2 pathways out of said room.
Am I still falling or anything?
Teleport. Nope. So when you teleport 5 feet above the ground and hit the ground, so you don't actually take any fall damage for falling.
I was waiting to have to misty step to the ground real fast or something. All right.
So you are now in a cavern.
Is unkindness still down here?
You do not see unkindness.
Do I still see the portal?
No.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I came back with that. Like,
And really, that was nothing that Dowroc couldn't know. So, I mean, he could know that. That's fine.
Okay. So, you should have healed too. Let's fix that.
is Johan no sending?
I wish. I mean, I thought about it at the last second. I could have made another unkindness and kept him on the other side and maybe still been able to communicate with him, but it doesn't seem like that would have worked anyway at this point.
Dowroc has 1 second level spell slot. That's it.
And I'll
What? You said 1 second level?
Yeah, because he decided to work on his arm.
Yeah.
I'll how I'm assuming it's dark. How lit is it down here?
You can tell that there's no illumination light anywhere. Like you're just seeing because of the.
He still has the magic rock. He still has the magic rock. Like,
No, he doesn't.
Oh, it's not there anymore?
Nope. Rock or unkindness was near him when he
is
fell.
there is
Oh.
it, like feeling around on the floor, because I wouldn't be able to see it obviously, but feeling around on the floor, do I feel any loose rocks that could have been the rock?
All of the rocks that you pick up or notice are not the same texture, feeling, or size of the rock that Dowroc lit.
That's not good, because that makes me think that the portal might go to a different place each time.
Dowroc doesn't know that.
Yeah.
Thought process, at least.
I'll start reaching out for unkindness, because maybe it just goes to different parts of this same cavernous area, and maybe he's down here somewhere.
Okay.
That would at least give us the impression. I'll start moving ahead too.
And Dowroc, at top side, Dowroc is asking Zack and saying, how long do you think we should wait until he feels like that we're worried, that he should be worried that we're not coming back, we're not jumping into the well for him?
You assume that I'm not always worried.
Zack kind of responds and he's like, well, and he just kind of looks down the well and he just kind of yanks himself up and throws himself in.
And Todd's gonna jump in at the same time as him.
I'm assuming it's wide enough for Igo if he
It is wide enough. It's like a 10-foot wide well, so it's
all right. So
wide.
blind sight's good, but like I can't see the details of the cave. So I'm going to use.
Do we have our backpack? Do you have a backpack?
Yeah. Does our gear come with us?
Yeah.
Yeah, everything that's on you went with you.
I'll
everything that you're wearing.
I'll summon up Crispy, because he illuminates the area.
Okay.
Dowroc's gonna go in with Igo. He's gonna tell Igo to wait like 1 or 2 minutes and then jump so he can get out of the way.
Okay.
Isn't
No,
that
and
good?
Dowroc falls.
I'm worried they're gonna get separated now. But he doesn't know
Dowroc
that.
jumps in, passes through the portal,
Yeah.
and ends up teleports 5 feet above the ground
Okay.
and hits the ground, so no fall damage because it wasn't that far.
Dowroc's gonna brace himself in a 3-point landing because all he has is 3 limbs right now.
That is true. He does. You, with dark vision, can see fine.
Yeah.
So you notice that you are in a room.
Yeah.
With one exit look, and it's got stone and stuff around you. That's all you can really see. You don't see anything else.
Did you say mine had 2 exits?
Yours had 2 exits.
Oh, good. Fucking God.
Does Ico around me?
He is not.
Oh my God.
What about? I mean, I guess I wouldn't know, but like, if you're willing to say, since Todd jumped in at the same time as Zack, do they end up in the same place? Or will I have to wait and see? I'm cool with waiting to see.
You will have to wait and see.
Okay.
Oh my God.
All right. Do I see anything of interest now that I've lit up my room?
No. You notice that it is a probably like 10 foot by 10 foot empty, pretty much room. Nothing of excitement in there.
I'll start. I'll start using, I guess, would nature work to see if I can find anything unusual about the stone? Any buttons or anything?
Nature, terrain, plants, animals, weather. No, I would say not nature.
Okay.
Guide your group through prisons. Nope. Probably just a investigation, I guess.
Bad at investigation.
Yeah, I'd say investigation check.
16.
Oh, okay. The cavern's also about 10 foot high as well, so it's basically a 10 by 10 block that you're standing in. 16. You don't notice anything in particular about this room. It seems very mundane. Nothing magical really about it.
Right. No buttons on the walls. Do I see any like trapdoors or
you don't see any,
or crevices that could be traps or anything?
You do not notice anything that could be a trapdoor, traps, anything of that nature. It just seems very basic rock. Nothing exciting.
You said there's 2 exits.
Correct. One to your left-ish, and then right-ish. Basically on the opposite end of the room that you fell in or teleported into.
It says Shades of Grey, Jeremy. Yes.
Okay, you see it in shade.
Yeah, I can see in darkness. It's kind of like night vision, like when you get your night vision, but further out.
I'm gonna do a survival check to see if I can see any signs that there's been movement through here.
Okay.
Oh, I got an 11. Has there been? It doesn't look like there's been anybody else here. I imagine
no signs of anyone.
I imagine like, is there wind? Is there like any like significant airflow or anything? Because if not, I would imagine if somebody's been down here ever, I would be able to tell.
In your specific spot, you do not notice anything. Airflow, you notice that it's kind of consistent, like a normal cave-like airflow from both sides. There's nothing really delineating which one would be maybe where it is coming from.
Right, so I'll head down the pathway to the left.
Okay. Dowroc, what are you doing?
Dowroc is going to use stone cunning.
Okay.
He's gonna give his go. He's gonna.
I'll be right back again.
Okay.
That is, it says double the proficiency bonus. So what's the proficiency bonus? Is +6. So it would be or 3, so plus 3 more to that. So 19.
Okay. And then the stone check is just checking the history of said stone, right?
Yeah, it's related to the origin of stonework. You consider proficient in the history and add, yeah.
Okay. So in looking around the stonework, you notice that there's nothing there's nothing magical or anything created from this stonework. It is a very nature crafted stone. Nothing, but you do get a hint of magic kind of inlaid within the walls, but you can't pinpoint really what it is.
Well, Dowroc is really raw with emotion right now, and he does not have Igo with him also, and so he's going to have to work himself up to, he's going to take his gun out of his pack
Okay.
with his one arm,
Yeah.
and he's going to hold it out in front of him, and he's like, well, only one way to go, and he's going to walk down the path.
Okay.
As I'm walking, I mean, I could send Crispy ahead, but that wouldn't really do anything because I can't talk to him telepathically yet. But I could also summon another unkindness and send him ahead, but that wouldn't really do anything because it's dark. So as I walk, I'm gonna keep, as often as you'll let me, checking the terrain with survival and the walls with investigation. Also, my passive perception is 17, if that means anything. And I'm going to keep waiting to see if I feel that reconnection with unkindness. I'm not going to unsummon him or summon a new one. I'm just going to see if as I'm walking, I ever come within 100 feet of him.
Okay. As you continue walking down, nothing. You don't snap back to him at all yet. You do kind of notice noise coming from above, or coming from in front. Sorry, of you.
Okay.
And you kind of you walk up to the room, and it kind of opens up a little bit, and you can kind of see in front of you. Oh, did it send? It did not send yet.
Are we looking at stuff?
Yep.
Damn.
Oh, God. Okay.
You see 2 of these, not 3. So the picture just has 3 in it. But you see 2 of these kind of walking around this empty room. Nothing is exciting in this room.
Okay. Nothing exciting except those monsters. Okay.
Except these 2 little monsters that are right there.
I don't like the way.
Well, I mean, they definitely would have seen me because I have a fire monster at my back, so they definitely would have seen me.
So Dowroc, as you're walking in your hallway,
Yeah.
you also kind of go up to a room, and when you peek in to this room, you see this.
Oh man, I don't know what's going on. I see that.
You see that.
Oh, that sounds great. I didn't look at it, but
You see, it's one of those though.
One of those. I'm like,
not 2 of the,
is it moving?
Yes, it's moving.
Okay, so it's not statued.
No, it is not statue.
oh, what the hell is it?
Moving. Okay, well. I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna shoot it. I'm gonna.
All right.
I'm gonna do a charge on my thing, and I'm gonna set it to fire, and I'm gonna shoot it.
All right. For purposes of,
Do I hear when his gun goes off by any chance?
He doesn't. We're not there yet. I don't know.
so if you open up your map, to the mushroom cave. Now, you are not in the same room, but this is
Oh my
purely
god,
for
what is that?
easy. What is what? Dowroc
Yeah.
guy? Oh, did you not see the full
No, I
picture of
didn't.
him?
Jesus Christ. Okay.
So, actually, I think I can draw on this, can't I?
Can you?
I get the freaking boss of the level.
The blue line represents, which you guys can see the blue line, right?
I see a big block.
Or whatever. You see something that's separating the two.
Yeah.
Okay. That line is a wall, not necessarily the opposite wall of the rooms you're in, but just a wall. So that's the distance that you can kind of go. So
3, 4, 5.
everybody rolls
8.
initiative.
Fun.
I'm gonna have to move to be able to shoot him.
Okay.
Do I get a surprise round on him because I'm just entering the door and shooting him?
Yes, you'll get an opportunity, or you'll get a advantage strike on him.
Okay.
Which
Or I don't mean a sneak attack. I just meant like a surprise. Yeah, surprise round, and then the initiative will go. Okay.
well, technically speaking, so, well, yeah. You'll get a shot first. So let me.
He's separating us again, so he doesn't have to roleplay Zack.
What? No, that's not why. I could have just kept you guys together. That's not the point. Okay.
Good thing I took a short rest to regain all my HP. Jesus Christ.
Okay, here we go. All right. So initiative, we got Dowroc at 19. It looks like.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm thinking I'll draw my sword and shillelagh it as a bonus action. And
Well, what was your
I
hit?
didn't roll it. I was thinking about something else. 19.
Yeah.
Same.
Do we need to roll again then?
What's your deck?
Yeah, sure, I guess. Yeah.
Or what's your deck modifier, John?
I'd be first if we go by dex modifiers. I think I have a +4.
How about
That's
because it's 2 separate rooms? We do it like we don't roll off because
Yeah.
we're not.
Alright, that's fine.
I mean, you're not
Yeah,
really...
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
So-
just a cooler thematic like that. While we're just both acting
So-
different.
Dowroc and Johan goes first.
Mm.
So, whoever... So I guess Johan would be the first
Yeah,
to
draw my
move.
sword and shillelagh it.
Okay.
Then I'll Crispy grabbing onto my cloak will move with me and we'll move here. Not that I really want to have him moving a ton, but like in case.
Jeremy got this from Did you pick this out? Because this is one of the images that the season 3 uses during their breaks. The centaur skeleton.
Oh, absolutely not. I really don't.
Okay. You just
And I will,
Nope. Just
might
found
be.
him.
Yeah.
for my action, I will shillelagh attack it.
Okay.
And I actually have been meaning to ask you how you want to roll this.
Okay.
Technically speaking, shillelagh respecs the damage to magical bludgeoning damage, but I think that's just because the only weapons in vanilla that you can use shillelagh with are clubs and staves. So I've been meaning to ask what damage type it would do with a wooden sword.
I mean, if Shillelagh turns it into bludgeoning, I would say if it's a wooden item, bludgeoning still.
So 16 to hit.
Hits.
That's good. 8 damage, and I will mark it as my favored foe for no action, so that it goes up to 11 damage.
So, and then is favored foe a specific damage type?
It just Daisy, stop. It increases the existing damage, so it would also be bludgeoning damage.
Alright, so how much total? You said 11?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
Ooh. Is it? Oh, it's going to be resistant or something. 12?
You don't notice anything in particular.
Okay.
Okay. Dowroc.
Hold on.
Ooh.
Crispy's going to shoot it.
Oh, yeah, Crispy, yeah.
Love Crispy. He's the best.
Fire them. Fire.
Where is he? There he is. So an 18 would hit then for 7 fire damage.
Okay. You notice, it's a skeleton, but for informational reasons, he is bloody.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm done then.
Now it's Dowroc's turn.
Dowroc, as he's walking up to take his initial shot, he's going to say, Night Mother, please send this soul to rest, as he points his gun, and then he's going to use Branding Smite.
Okay.
He's going to shoot him. So it's weapon is set to fire and Branding Smite. So let's see what happens.
What kind of damage does the gun do?
Piercing.
Okay.
22.
That hits. Okay, good.
Yeah, that hits.
I'm almost like, oh, good, it hits, but it is different than mine. So
12 piercing. 3 fire. And
Daisy, lay down, please.
12 radiant damage, and he's lit within 5 feet. And he can't go invisible.
Okay.
Jeez, that is a hit, man.
And that was
Okay.
just the shot. This is my as he's lit within 5 feet, do I notice anything about this room, or I'm just trying to see if there is any kind of...
Yeah, that would like give color back to the room and stuff. Let you see more specific details maybe than you would with dark vision. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
So as he shines bright, you notice the only thing you really notice around is just a bunch of skeleton and bones across the ground.
Cool.
Well,
Do I see those too?
Oh, is it crispy, I guess? Yes.
okay.
No.
Well, there's no redeeming this guy, so he's gonna for his turn. He's probably gonna go. What would say would be is where I'm at, like the least.
Bony?
Well, I'm trying to figure out if there's like a really good way to see if I can dodge. If he tries to charge at me, I'm just trying to figure out.
Well, like
Like a good
cover or
place where I'm
something?
not, like a good place where I'm not cornered.
Oh, gotcha.
I wouldn't mind if
Like I
I
don't
got
want to be
cornered.
pinned against. I didn't want to be pinned against a wall. I want to shoot and move this guy. So I'm just gonna. I feel like there's right there. Is the door behind? Is the hallway behind me open still?
Yep.
Or okay. I didn't know if it disappeared a door again. So yeah, I'll just shoot him with the fifth element.
The skeletons on the ground.
Yep.
Are they these things or are they other things?
That hit, obviously, Nick. You notice that it's kind of a mixture between some of it is centaur bones, others are minotaur, and human bones.
Oh,
human
cool.
like humanoid bones.
So, okay.
1 fire damage.
How much?
13 piercing, 1 fire.
Okay. He
How
is.
did I roll? Should I roll perception to see if the fire did anything, or
Yeah, sure.
now I can see him? Not 20.
You notice
I
that
can
the
see.
fire did exactly
What
the
it should.
normal amount.
I'm assuming the holy damage did a shit ton more though, but
He is bloody though. He is the bloody skeleton now.
yeah, he is
Cool.
bloody. He is. I'm hoping I tore a hole through his chest, pretty much.
I mean, yeah, you did quite a bit of damage to him. So, all right.
Oh my
Is
God.
that your turn?
Yes, it is.
All right. The first one is this centaur.
Cool.
Turns and attacks Johan with a. He is holding a pike, by the way.
Alright, cool. Wouldn't have expected him to do anything else. Let's go. Let's bring it.
He gets an 8 to hit.
He misses.
He gets upset, rears up, and tries to hit you with his hooves now.
Baby.
Who's the...
That one he only gets a 12 to hit.
Okay.
Limber Joe.
2,
Uh-oh.
4.
Uh-oh.
Alright, this one's now hitting you with his pike, or attempting to. 12, missing. And he is now hooving you. Oh, this one got a 22. He finally hit you.
Moving. Sound.
He hit you for 9 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
Bludgeon.
He bludges you back. Now over to the Minotaur. The Minotaur is does a huge roar,
Yeah.
kind of preps to look like he's gonna potentially move quite quickly in a charging fashion.
Imagine that.
Oh,
Running
good.
at Dowroc.
Oh, gee, how'd I guess?
So as he runs, he is going to hit you, or attempt to hit you, with a gore.
Gore.
23 to hit.
Yeah, that does it.
That does a total
Oh, jeez.
of 20 damage.
Jeez.
All piercing, and you have to make a strength saving throw.
Jesus Christ.
Right now. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, oh, that was an 18. Well, I'm riding the bull.
You are...
I'm chilling on Frieza right now, so...
You are knocked back 10 feet and prone.
And prone. Okay, well, at least I can get back up and shoot him if I want to.
That is his turn. It is Dowroc's turn.
Dowroc slams into the wall. Like, he just hit...
Well,
got-
sorry, it's Johan's turn, I guess. Johan's first.
He
Alright.
just got hit with a truck.
I am going to...
Jesus Christ.
God, hold on one second.
Dowroc is bloody. There's no shield in that one, Jeremy. Even if I had it.
I'm gonna... Misty Step to there. Yeah, that would work.
Now, one thing to... So I didn't know this little tidbit. You know, I learn more and more every day. Did you know you can't use a bonus and a action to cast a spell?
Yeah.
I did not know that until I read the spell driver feat that said you can do it. I'm like, why would
Yeah.
you need a speed for that? I'm like,
Only
Oh.
you can only do it if one of them's a cantrip.
yeah. I was like, I didn't know that.
So I'm gonna move there.
Okay.
Actually, do I want to do that? I think what I want to do is actually use it to teleport here.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm going to attack with advantage against this one here.
Okay. Which that's the blood. Oh no, that's not the bloody one, by the way.
Okay, that's fine. I want the advantage more than I want to take one down.
Okay.
20 to hit.
That hit.
For 6 plus, so 9 bludgeoning damage. Do I need to roll perception again?
Yes.
I don't know if 25 is going to be high enough.
I don't know about that. You notice that the bludgeoning damage that you dealt seemed to be more effective than normal.
Oh, thank God. Alright, then for his turn, Crispy's gonna follow me around to like, right. I guess I'll like put him here if I can. And then he's gonna fiery teleport us back yay far.
You're back?
And that'll hit both of them with I think it's Dex. Is it Dex?
And that's instead of an attack, right?
Yeah, that's instead of his attack. Yeah, Dex saving throw DC 15.
Oh, there you are. Sorry, what'd you say?
Dex saving throw DC 15, and if they fail, they each take 1d6 plus 3 fire damage.
Okay, so the top one fails.
Okay.
The bottom one. You said how much? 15?
Yeah.
Okay, so they both fail.
Alright, so they both take 8 fire damage.
Okay. The bottom one is also bloodied now.
Okay. Good.
Okay, it is now Dowroc's turn.
Dowroc's gonna laugh. And he's gonna spit the blood out of his mouth. And he's gonna say, well, I needed an outlet.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be my outlet. And he's gonna reach, he's gonna set his, is it a drink a potion? Is it an action or a bonus action, will you say?
Well,
It's technically an action,
like, how
but
hard are we
that's
accounting?
kind of how we want to do it.
How hard are we accounting for the fact that he's missing an arm? right now?
Usually, ooh, that's true. It would definitely be an action then.
Well, like for, what's the rules for if I put my weapon down?
So you can drop your weapon. So this is where the rules get dumb. So you can technically just drop your weapon as a no action,
Yeah.
do something, and then use your free interaction to pick the weapon back up. But if you're going to interact with a potion, technically you'd have to either drop it for nothing, interact with it as a potion, and then that would be it. You couldn't then pick up the gun again.
I'm gonna put my gun in my armpit. I'm not gonna drop it, and I'm gonna
Okay, that's fine.
grab out a back. I'm gonna do an action, and I'm gonna drink the enlarge potion.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Big dwarf.
And I'm like, yeah, he's 10 foot tall now.
You grow 1 foot.
Yeah, but now I have advantage on strength checks and saving throws.
So he'd be large then. So like
Yeah,
it's
like boom.
On four square, the same as the skeleton, minotaur skeleton now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a minotaur is like tall for his size class, and you're small for your size class. So you'd be like, he'd be like Zack to you at this point.
Yeah,
But yeah.
But my weapon grows with me, and it deals additional D4 damage. But now I have advantage on strength checks and saving throws.
Okay.
So if he wants to gore me again, he can bring it on.
Okay.
It doesn't increase in AC. I wish it did.
That would be nice.
Guys, lay down, please.
For concentration potions, do I have, or does it just last them? Do potions just last the minute, or do I need to concentrate on enlarge? I didn't know how potions work.
I think you have to still concentrate on them.
Okay.
I think. I don't know. Let me look.
I'm already looking it up. Hold on.
Okay. Because I know, like, with an item, you have to still like the item doesn't concentrate for you.
Does it
Okay.
does it specifically cast the spell on you, right?
Let me just let me see the.
If it says that it applies
It says
it
doesn't
if,
need,
if it says that it
concentration.
if it says that it applies the effects of the spell, then
It says you drink this potion and gain the enlarged effect on
so
these potions, and it lasts up to 1d4 hours. No concentration required.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Okay, cool.
So there you go.
1d4 hours.
And you're now going to be large for 1d4 hours.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's kind of cool, yeah. All right.
1 hour. Got the
All
little.
right. 1 hour. Okay. 1 hour.
I will manage inventory and delete that.
Okay.
Yep. So I am big Dowroc, and I was like, wish Johan was here to see this.
You're a jumbo shrimp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's all. It doubles my. It increases my medium height, so it's medium to go to large. So it's 10 feet tall.
Yeah. It's fun. It's fun because if you can find a way to apply multiples to these, that's one of the few effects of the game that actually stacks.
Yeah.
Gigantic Dowroc.
I mean, hell, that might be a thing we do someday because he can make rings of spell storing. That I'm sure we could find some way to apply that to him with the concentration for another creature.
Oh, okay. I was what you're saying.
I'm gonna.
Well, you still do the concentration for the ring.
No, you do. Okay.
It uses all the stats from the other person, but other than that, you treat it as you casting it. So technically, concentration-wise, you would still be holding the concentration.
That's a bummer. We'll figure it out. We'll find a way. Find a way to make it work.
Dowroc should taunt the Minotaur skeleton and be like, "Come on."
That's your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'll stand up from being prone.
Yep.
And I'm going to move.
So you're not adjacent to him.
No, I'm not adjacent to him.
Okay. All right. All right. It is now the centaur's turn.
Fun.
So, first one. And he's going to attack with his pike. Ooh, 24 to hit.
Nice.
7 piercing damage. He then hooves you, or attempts to hoove you, but only gets a 10, so Johan is able to kind of dodge out of the way of it.
I lose concentration on my favorite foe.
Oh, okay, that's a concentration.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright. The second one runs up and attempts to attack Crispy, because he's right there.
Did the other one hoove me? Did it fail or what?
It only rolled a 10,
Okay.
so you were able to dodge out of the way.
Okay.
So this centaur comes up and attacks Crispy. Only gets a 12 that may or may not hit.
It misses.
Okay, he then hoof attacks Crispy and only gets a 10, so Crispy bobs and weaves and dodge.
Good job, Crispy.
I might die.
Now it is the Minotaur's turn. The Minotaur.
While it's killing him, I'll be right back.
Okay. What's your HP, Dowroc?
18.
Oh, so you're fine.
I took 20 damage, so it's not fine. It's not fine at all.
Alright, so the Minotaur moves up 1 and kind of meets you at your side. You kind of, taken back for a second. He pulls out his great axe and swings it at you. And gets a 25 to hit.
Jesus Christ. Might actually die.
He does 17 damage.
Jesus.
And that is his turn. He only gets 1 attack.
How much damage did he do that time?
17, so Dowroc's down to 1.
Well, shit.
And now it is Johan's turn.
Okay. I can't even do anything to help. Shit.
Pum, 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 pum.
I'll activate my runic oak armor to give myself, to give my enemies disadvantage against me for attack rolls.
Okay.
Everyone else is like, you should have just shot him. Damage is just worth more than doing it. Other people would say, shot him.
Okay,
You
I'm
should've
gonna,
shot him.
I'm gonna raise my sword, but I'm gonna hold my action until Crispy takes his. He is going to do fiery teleportation again,
Okay.
and he is gonna put me here and himself there, because that's a thing he
Okay.
can do.
You
Because
can teleport separately?
yes,
Like
as
that?
long as each person ends up within 15 feet.
All right.
It's broken, and I love it. So they roll dex again.
Nope. Not that one.
This one. Top one got an 18, bottom one got a 16.
Okay. But once I reappear, I take my shillelagh action with advantage.
Okay.
I got a 22,
Miss. I'm just kidding. Hit.
which does. I'll mark again with my favored foe, so it does 8 bludgeoning damage total. Not exactly what I was hoping
As
for,
you-
but
As you strike it,
good,
it
good.
shatters and falls down.
neat. All right, that's my turn then.
Dowroc's. 1 HP Dowroc.
Thank God. Do you have any healing at all?
Well, he does. I think he only has 1 spell slot, 2 available.
No.
Oh, did you get more?
No.
Oh, do you have none?
Yeah, I have not.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right. You
God.
used the smite.
Yeah,
That's
that's right. Shit.
I am going to shove him to knock him prone.
right. Okay.
And it's my athletics is tested against his athletic. So it's a strength save. A strength check versus his strength. And I have advantage on strength. So let's see what happens.
Yeah. I rolled mine, so we'll see what you get.
Oh God. Could grapple him too, but like I don't know what that would do.
Oh my god. Seriously?
Crap.
Really roll, Jeremy.
What was your second? Oh, is it 8 twice?
Yeah.
Well, let me paint the picture for you. Okay. As Dowroc moves in to shove, because I'm assuming you're like shoving him with your elbow or something, because you.
Yeah, I'm a shoulder check.
Yeah, you're like shoulder checking him. So as you go into shoulder check him, you don't roll that high, and so you feel like, oh, maybe this was not the right idea. But then your shoulder hits him and still knocks him prone.
Yeah. Oh, dear God.
Because he rolled a 1.
Oh.
So he got a total. By the way, his modifier is +4, so he only got a 5. So 8 actually beat him. So he is prone now.
And then I am going, and it says because I have an additional attack action, I can still attack because.
Yeah,
But
so you can still attack.
Do 1, 2.
So now he'll still get an opportunity attack
He's
on
at
you.
disadvantage.
Huh?
At disadvantage because he's prone.
Correct. But I will say that if you're going to shoot him, you would have advantage if you're standing next to him, but then disadvantage because you're within 5 feet. So it would be a straight
Yeah,
roll
it
against him.
would balance out.
So
Okay.
that's up to you if you,
You could
want
just
to
you
try
could
to-
you could just double tap him.
Because
I'm
if he
shooting
hits-
him then. I can't
Well, he
double.
wouldn't go into
no,
double
I can
tap,
shoot
yeah.
him. I'm shooting him.
Okay. All right.
don't know what his AC is. I got 13.
13? By golly, you still hit him.
Oh my god. I don't deserve that.
No, I mean, no, you actually do hit him. Like,
11 and then 1 fire.
okay. Unfortunately, he is still not dead.
He's still not dead, yes.
Jesus.
I have a. It's still something to grab. It's still a full action to grab something
Nope.
on my
It's
gear
well, from your gear?
for my equipment.
No, it's depending on what it is. It depends on where it is on you.
Like
In your
yeah,
bag,
pearl-
for instance.
Pearl power is still an action, right?
Yeah, I think you have to use an action to get the spell slot back.
Never mind then. Well,
I mean, he's got to stand up.
let's let the dice gods decide my fate.
God.
I have 1 HP, John.
I forget, you don't have inspiration or anything, do you?
No.
All right.
Shit.
It is now the centaur's turn.
I don't like
Yeah,
this.
centaur.
I don't like this, man. This is bad.
The centaur attacks Crispy. He attacks him with his pike and gets a critical hit.
Oh my god.
Crispy's probably dead then.
He does 12 piercing damage to Crispy.
Crispy is not dead. I didn't
Ethan.
reset his HP, but how much did you say? 12?
Yep. 12 piercing.
Yeah, he is not dead, thankfully.
He then attacks with his hooves,
Okay.
and he gets only a 10, so
Right.
Crispy can dodge it out of the way.
God, Crispy's, thank God, because I want to. I mean, I can navigate without him, but I'd prefer to have him.
Are you out of your?
Do I have?
Things too,
Do I have another one?
I don't think you did, because didn't you summon up? Because you have 2 uses.
Yeah.
Because you summoned up on
Yeah.
kindness.
So those are both gone.
All right. So, as it is now the Minotaur's turn. The Minotaur stands up as his action or his movement action, half his speed. He then grips his great axe intently and swings it at Dowroc. At the last moment, Dowroc dodges out of the way with a 14 to hit,
Awesome.
and the Minotaur's turn ends. Because he only gets 1.
You only get 1.
He only gets 1 attack.
Everybody gets one.
I get 2.
Well, actually, no, the Minotaur is still going.
I get 2.
So the Minotaur misses. And so the Minotaur, you can tell, is very frustrated with what's going on. And so since he kind of remembers how much damage he did in the beginning, he steps back.
Oh.
Trying to run back and do another gore. Opportunity attack?
So technically there's multiple different ways. You can improvise and just smack him with your gun.
Or you can shoot.
How much damage if I
So
went with my gun?
it would be a improvised weapon.
And,
Which would be, what, a D4, I think?
okay.
If you went that route, so...
Yeah, I'm definitely don't want him to be 10 feet from me.
Yeah, that
Because-
seems bad.
Let's see, I'm pretty sure... Or does an improvised disty or...
Sometimes characters don't have their weapon and have to attack with whatever's at hand. Improv weapon is any object you can wield in 1 or 2 hands, such as broken glass, table leg, frying pan, wagon wheel, or a dead goblin. Often an improvised weapon is similar to an actual weapon and can be treated as such. For example, a table leg is akin to a club. At the GM's option, a character proficient with a weapon can use a similar object as if it were that weapon and use his or her proficiency bonus.
I could just let him go. I think I'm just going to let him go and then move up closer to him.
An object that bears no resemblance to a weapon deals 1d4. If a character used a ranged weapon to make a melee attack, or throws a melee weapon that does not have the property, it also deals 1d4. It has the normal thrown range of 20, normal 60 long.
The range, so it'd be a D4.
Yeah.
So you do proficiency. I would say it'd be like the attack roll of the gun, but it would do a 1d4 plus your... Well, I don't know if it does pluses or not.
I mean, he's proficient with a mace. That's similar in size.
True.
I don't have the mace, and I only have one arm.
I know. I'm just saying it's similar in size to the gun, so the gun should get your proficiency.
Yeah, but if you're hitting him with a gun, basically that's kind of like an improvised mace.
Yeah,
at that moment.
yeah.
So,
Does this still count as a magic weapon for like my plus, or is it just a straight up melee with +3?
Daisy, lay down.
I think technically it would just be a +3, but
Yeah, that's what I would think too, because it's the shooty stuff that's magic, not the gun itself.
so I mean you can attempt to do it. I mean, in the worst case scenario is like if you said if you let him go,
Oh my
I
god!
mean, you might as well just make an opportunity on him.
I rolled a 4. Do I die? I rolled a natural 1. Do I die?
No, you don't die.
Well, he had to use half his movement to get up anyway, right? So
Yeah, you only move back. Yeah.
So it's not like he can run the full distance back this turn.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Well, he already attacked this turn. Too.
That's true.
So, no, you just you attempt to smack him with the gun and just totally miss him altogether and just kind of stumble for a second because you're not really used to the size because you're large now.
Yeah.
All right, Johan's turn.
Oh goody.
Wait. Yeah.
What's up?
Nothing.
Oh.
I was going to
will.
comment about him not being.
What? The what?
Him
Oh,
not
you're
being,
gonna.
you said about him not being used to him size.
Well, yeah, you can.
You
can
are.
comment.
I'll run over here to
Okay.
get advantage from Crispy.
I'll also say it's because you just learned Sentinel, so you're just still kind of getting used to the. Well, it's not. That was an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay.
And I'll roll with advantage.
Okay.
26 to hit
Oh yeah, that hits.
for 14 bludgeoning damage.
14
Yeah.
shatters.
God, okay. Klaus, lay down, bud. Seriously.
All right, Dowroc.
Dowroc
This
is
the moment of truth, Dowroc.
Dowroc is coughing up blood. It's like, I think it's time for one of us to end this. And unfortunately, if I've already had a bad couple days, and he's gonna shoot at him. She's gonna shoot at him twice, or once. Let's shoot at him once.
Okay.
See if I can shatter him.
All right, that hit. 8 total. It
Uh,
adds
four.
a D4, right?
yeah, 4 fire.
Did you add your enlargement too?
Oh yeah, another D4.
Yep.
Guidance on the weapon for 3 more piercing damage.
How do you want to end this?
I am going to shoot through his head.
Okay. As the bullet
Yeah.
whips through the skull,
Explode his head.
it shatters and falls to the ground.
He's gonna. Dowroc's gonna sit on the ground. He's gonna
Now,
take a breather.
as the fight ends, do I hear his last bullet ring out?
You hear something very faintly in a distance away, but you cannot, because of the way the cave is constructed, the echoes and stuff, you don't really notice where, but you do hear it faintly.
That's fine. That at least means that we are in the same greater structure.
Dowroc is going to pick up that great axe and put it in the bag of holding. Is it just a plain great axe? So I don't. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm just.
It's just a plain great axe.
Okay.
All right. Shit.
You get something out.
Is there another exit from this room aside from the way I came in?
There is one exit, yes. There's a single pathway kind of to the north of
Could
you.
I at least tell? Is there something I can roll to see if I could tell whether the sound was coming from ahead or behind?
Sure. Do a perception check.
Okay.
Now, when you say
25.
okay, so when you say ahead or behind, are you talking about the pathway ahead of you, or the pathway that you came from to see if it came from the other split?
Yeah.
Okay, it is ahead of you. You can tell.
All right. So I'll. Shit. I should probably. How much damage did I take? I should probably take a short rest here. That's probably the smart thing to do.
That is up to you. It is short rest is an hour long.
Yeah, but like, I mean,
Yep, that's fine. I mean, if you want to, you can.
I'm almost bloodied. So.
I'm going to use the Pearl Power to gain a second level spell slot back.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take my short rest, and I'm gonna roll a couple of die. Okay, that brings me back up. Oh, it did it automatically that time. Okay. Cool.
Dowroc, so you have an hour while Johan is doing this. Are you doing short rest, or are you continuing?
God.
What are you planning?
Can I do an investigation check around the room to see if I can find anything
Sure.
other than bones?
You can.
And then spend. Is that going to be? I'm going to use that. What is?
Is investigating the room something we can do while we're doing the short rest?
Yeah, sure.
And,
It's not stressful.
Do that for mine too, and fail miserably unless Crispy can help me.
Sure,
8.
Crispy can help you, sure.
Okay.
You say 8?
18.
I got a 9.
18.
I got a 9.
Ooh. Johan notices really nothing about the room other than that. It seems fairly empty other than the skeleton bones that he's kind of stepping on to short rest. Dowroc, on the other hand, just kind of notices... let me...
Short rest. Kentucky, like on.
Where is... Nope.
Ooh, that's good.
I mean, I've got a hour in here, so I'm gonna roll another one. I think, if you don't mind.
Yeah, you can.
That one's better. That's a 16.
Alright, so Johan, you notice on the ground, just kind of scattered throughout the skeletons, nothing too magical or anything. You know, you pick up like 17 gold coins scattered throughout, and there's a couple of pieces of like broken equipment and like broken spears and stuff. Nothing really, again, magical. Dowroc, pretty much the same in your room. Nothing in particular kind of gives off any magical vibes, but you find 25 gold on the ground gathered. And none of the other weapons that are in the room are worth salvaging.
Okay.
You said they had pikes. Is there anything unusual about their pikes, or are they just bog standard weapons?
Standard weapons.
Okay.
I mean, they look old, but I mean, that's about all. Nothing different about them, really. Nothing
Interesting.
spectacular.
Dowroc's gonna feed his take a swig of his water bottle and just head out. And
Yeah. As soon as my hour's up, I'm gonna head out too.
So Dowroc, what did you decide to do during this? Or are you doing a short rest?
yeah, I did a short rest.
Okay, okay.
And then I was just gonna take a look around the room, see which direction I need to travel. If it's good.
Dowroc, you have two pathways ahead of you that you can choose one of
gross. Pick the one that leads you to me.
I don't know.
Johan, on the other hand, during his short rest, pretty much at the end of his short rest, he kind of hears something in the distance.
Oh, good, great.
And he looks toward the direction behind him, the way that he came, and through the shadows, you see something start crawling up to him, kind of
Gross.
slowly appearing.
Crawling?
As he, well, not crawling. Okay, you'll get it. You see
Gross.
something moving toward you through the shadows, and then all of a sudden, as the light
God.
kind of appears enough that Crispy kind of shines it, you see Igo.
Oh God. I'm gonna give him a big ol' hug.
His bumbling and stumbling finally found somebody.
Buddy.
He wanders around. He does what he wants to do without direction. So.
Hey, bud.
He makes a noise.
That's not the right Igo.
Oh yeah,
He
right.
makes a noise. He makes a noise. Do you like that IGO or IG0?
Oh, yeah. And then, during your short rest, Dowroc,
He's gonna be like, oh man.
you hear something as well.
I get the crawling guy.
No.
It's like, man,
As you're sitting there resting, which are you wanting to do anything while you're resting?
he was just
You
gonna
can do
drink
something
and-
non,
Daisy, lay down.
big activities. So you can do something
Yeah.
that's not big in activity, but
he was eating and he was just gonna he was gonna walk up to the hallways. He wasn't gonna go into them or anything like that. He's just aimlessly controlled chaos, looking around and eating some food and drinking some water.
okay. So as
he
you are,
he has his gun tucked up under his arm in case somebody in case somebody come after him. So
all right. So as you are in this room, you hear you hear again, kind of similar, a noise in the distance down the hallway, and you see a light that's kind of floating.
which hallway?
Oh, sorry, the left one. Sorry.
Okay. Dowroc is going to. He doesn't have anything lit. It's just a dark hallway.
Yep. It's a dark hallway, but you see kind of a light kind of slowly moving towards you.
He's going to put up his gun, and he's going to, like for the lights on the gun, can I control them, or like if I use a charge on a gun, like how does it light up, or can I just end the charge?
You mean
Or
like,
in-
can you charge it to make it like a torch without actually using a charge on it?
Yeah, I want to keep it dark for now, but I want to see who it is. I don't want the other
Oh,
person to see
I
who
see.
I'm in here.
So you want to ready a charge without actually the gun glowing?
Like, yeah.
I would say as long as it's kind of behind you, it's not bright enough necessarily to
Yeah.
be super noticeable. So
Okay.
until you would
I'll wait.
actually fire the gun.
I'll wait and see who shows up.
Okay. So as you are in this room, you see that light slowly kind of coming toward you. Slowly, and you see that it's almost like a floating light
Yeah.
ball.
Mhm.
And underneath it, you can start making out, because of your dark vision, you can make out a hand that's holding said light
Okay.
and kind of comes out of the shadows.
Yeah.
And there is an individual that you've never seen before.
I'm gonna say halt.
And he kind of stops really quickly, and he's like, who's there?
I am Dowroc. I'm in this cave like you are. If you've had experience like I've had with the undead, I am no friend to the undead.
And he says, neither am I. He's like, thankfully
I'm a 10
I
foot
had
tall.
Oh, that's
Oh,
true, yeah.
that ended. Never mind. Darn.
Yeah, it did. Short rest. So
Yeah.
the voice comes out and he says, oh no, I just came from the other room and had to fight some skeleton monsters, so he's like,
Oh.
I am no friend of the undead either.
All right,
Well, he's gonna be.
while you
Okay.
guys are having this conversation, I'm gonna run and take my dogs out real quick.
Okay. Oh,
Then the man like, come closer.
Okay, he kind of walks closer to you, kind of not threatening or anything, just kind of slowly walks into the room, and he
Okay.
kind of puts the ball of light to the right of him while he's still holding it, and it kind of illuminates his body, and he is wearing a cloak,
Okay.
kind of wrapped around just very basic clothing. Nothing, doesn't look like he's wearing any kind of armor, and
Okay.
he is very humanoid looking. Nothing really stands out to you. He's got kind of messy hair. And he says, Dowroc, you say? That's your name?
Yes.
And he said, pleasure to meet you. And he kind of extends the hand that's not holding the light, which is the hand. Which one's your fake hand? Sorry. Which is the hand you still have?
My left hand.
Okay.
And
So
I'm
he's holding the
it
ball
on
in his
my
right hand.
So, yeah, I'm holding my gun in my right. So he's.
Okay, so right hand. So right. Okay, so he's holding the ball in his left hand.
I would like to insight check. I would
Okay.
like to see this guy's not going to attack me as soon as I put my gun up.
Okay.
It's baseline, pretty much. 12.
Okay. You don't notice anything immediately hostile from him. So.
He's a mage. So, or I think he's a mage.
And so
Yeah,
he puts-
I'm gonna walk up to him slowly, and I'm gonna put my gun up onto under my arm, and I'll shake his hand.
So he extends he has the ball in his right hand initially, kind of moves it, hands it over to his left hand, extends his right hand, and he says, it's nice to meet you, Dowroc. My name is Lloyd.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is that where we're stopping?
Why, do you think that's a good spot to stop?
I don't know. Bum, 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 bum. It's just full image. We're just full image turn.
That's just one of the images off of the D&D character. Like that's
Okay.
not even his. He doesn't have a full image as of yet.
Oh, okay.
Bomb, bomb, bomb.
We're literally stopping.
Well, I'm waiting for
John to get back.
for John to get back.
Oh my god. Oh, time to turn the cold damage on.
But now, Nick, you cannot think that you know who this is as Dowroc. As Dowroc would not know who this is.
I know.
So he just has a hood on right now, right? He doesn't know. I can't
Yeah.
see his face.
Well, no, so as he walked in and he like moved the light to his left hand, he kind of took his hood down. That's when
Okay.
you could see his face. So his face looks very normal.
Familiar?
Normal human. No, normal humanoid looking.
Does he look familiar?
Maybe ever so slightly.
Be-
I'm trying to
He'd be about.
hmm?
I would get him in the middle. You got here. Here we go. I would have met him in the like kind of the middle.
Bum bum bum.
So he's after the wish too.
Is he?
I don't know. In competition.
Does he look similar to the form that jumped in before us?
The cloak that you saw was the same cloak that Lloyd is wearing, yes.
Okay. So he's the one that came in before us. Could be there's tons of Lloyds in Byzantia. Could just be like
That's
Frank,
true. You think there's only one Zack?
like Smith, like Smith. Who knows how many Dowrocs there are? Considering the king's name is Dowroc, there could be tons of Dowrocs out in the world.
I mean, the king's name's Dowroc. Your name is Dowroc.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Dowroc's name's like Dowroc, like Mario. You know?
Dark's gonna look at Lloyd and be like, I don't know what you face, man, but oof. And he's gonna point down to the Minotaur skeleton on the ground.
He says, nah, mine looked more like centaurs or something. He's like, it was quite odd.
Well, I'm just the lucky one that found the center of the maze first.
He's like, it's weird. I jumped down and appeared in a random room, fought some enemies, and then I came upon you in this room, so I don't really know what's happening.
Did you come? So you came from the left.
Yes.
Then my way from the south was just one way. So
Yes.
So I guess we will head north.
And he said the left was...
Deduction was we head north then.
Yeah, so the left, he said... Yeah, the only thing that was to the left of him was the room he started in, an initial room with an enemy, and then this room.
Okay. So was there any rooms before your room?
He said, no, it was just a very basic room. He's like, it's kind of odd. I would have expected maybe something down a wishing well to be a little bit more extravagant.
Anything wishing well is not always what they seem. You can't get something for nothing.
Oh no.
Did you see who was Dowroc?
God damn it. Ooh.
As the figure, so as a quick recap, as the figure entered Dowroc's room, he had a ball of light, and he introduced himself, and he said, Dowroc, it's nice to meet you. My name is Lloyd. God. And they shook hands.
Oh no. I'm sorry, Dowroc. I'll find your remains and I'll bury you.
You guys know nothing. So, Lloyd has made the comment of Dowroc and Lloyd were talking, and he said, well, he came from just a basic room too. Surprised that the place called a wishing well wouldn't have had something a little bit more extravagant, but for some reason it's just very basic, and he seems very surprised with that. And he kind of kicks the skeleton bones around him by his feet, and he says, I assume that these are previous contenders for the wish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Especially by guard. Yeah, there's a lot more of them. Well, you especially can't get a wish for nothing.
And Lloyd kind of looks at him and he says, well, he's like, I did hear something about this place before I entered. Oh, John, also, Dowroc did notice that the hooded figure that jumped in, the hood matched the cloak matched what Lloyd was wearing, so he assumed that he was the one that jumped down. And he says, well, I did hear something before coming down here. And he says, well, I heard it's a magical cave, like there's no rhyme or reason to it, and it's a cave to test you until you get to the final place that apparently grants you the wish. And so I don't know if there's any right or wrong way other than just moving forward, but I would appreciate a hand ahead if you wouldn't mind. It would be better in numbers down here.
Forming a party.
All I got is the hand to lend, so.
He kind of chuckles a little bit.
All right, well.
And then he's gonna guess after you, and he's gonna.
Yeah, while this is happening.
Up north to the north. I say after you.
While this is happening, Crispy's gonna sit on Igo's head, and we're gonna move forward because, like, obviously we have no reason to think that anything weird's happening with anybody. We're still trying to reunite with them, so we're gonna get going.
Igo's falling. Yeah, he's gonna lumber behind. He found a familiar face, I guess. I don't know how.
So, Dowroc, do you choose to... oh, whoops.
Oh.
I didn't mean to delete him. Did you choose to go down the pathway as well?
Well, he's going north. Is it north or... South is where we came from.
South's where you came from, and you had a northwest, which is...
Lloyd came from the left, so you would go through the other one.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where we're going.
Okay, so that's fine. You come back down.
Oh, I can come back. Oh, from the...
Yeah, go back to the bottom.
Okay.
So, rearrange however you'd like, but...
I'm gonna... Wait and see. I was like, well, so what brings you down in the wishing well?
He says, well, he's like, I have something that fortunately happened long ago, or not terribly long ago, but I heard a wishing spell might help me restore something that I lost some time ago. And you can kind of tell that he doesn't really want to get too more in depth with it, and he does not also ask you anything about your wish.
You tell him, it's like, yeah, I lost some things too. As he looks at him, just letting him look at him just to see like what he like assume, like let him assume that it's like physical.
When he kind of looks at you and he's like, I mean, it looks like you have unfortunately been through some hard times.
Ew, gross.
Well, the good thing is that they both happened around the same time, at the same time, so it wasn't too separate. Oh my god.
Ew.
What? What? I get
What's
one
happening? Happening? I don't know what's happening. What's happening?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why?
Right?
I don't see the map anymore. I just...
All right. As you guys enter the next room, you see this ahead of you.
What the heck is that? Dungeon size. Oh my god.
I'll look over at Igo and I'll say, will you fight with me?
And he sees those guys. He's been growling since.
He looks at those guys and he looks back at. He's like, he just kind of turns around and walks.
I don't know. I don't know if he can deflect attack. I don't think he can deflect attack. I think he can just attack
That's fine.
or dodge attack.
What-
Well, he might.
Why
No, wait. Let me see what he can do.
I thought he could deflect attack as long as he's within 5 feet, right?
Well. Let me cook. Let me cook.
Okay. Okay.
Enact your initiative count, but takes a turn immediately after yours.
Jesus.
I mean, I'm going to rule that he can attack.
Okay.
Yeah, because he can attack as much as he wants if his master's
Like if
incapacitated. I think being a cave away would count as the same basic thing.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fine.
All right. Enter the room.
I'm going to ask Lloyd if fire affects these guys.
And he kind of looks back and he's just like, all the fire that I used on them doesn't seem to affect them anymore.
Okay.
So, as you enter, if you choose to, you roll initiative.
Well, I don't think we have a choice, so.
Well, yeah, true.
Yeah. All right.
I'm clanking. So
I'm gonna keep
Does Lloyd have a light out?
Crispy
What?
with Igo. He's gonna ride Igo until I tell him not to.
Okay.
Just because, like, if I don't have much control over Igo, if I need to get him out of danger, I want to be able to teleport him.
Okay.
So, that said, initiative, 24. Really wish I could roll crits on something other than initiative. That would be great.
Okay.
So Igo would just still share Dowrocs whatever he rolls.
Fine. Roll high.
Oh, we're going initiative.
I said roll high.
15.
That's not terrible.
So, Lloyd needs his. I'm guessing that they would have been alerted by Lloyd's light because Dowroc doesn't need it, so I can't get a surprise round this time.
Correct. You cannot get a surprise round.
Okay.
Cool.
Lloyd gets an 18.
Okay.
All right. So as you enter the rooms, Johan is first.
Okay, these flaming skeletons, are they, like, literally on fire?
They are literally on fire.
Cool. Let me check something real fast.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
And they're shedding bright light within 10 feet of each other.
Okay, so how would you rule Like, there's nothing in the entangle spell that says that they can't affect things that are on fire. How would you rule that?
Because it's
Magical.
plants.
I mean, I guess they're magical, so maybe that means something.
I would say the same way those guys are on fire. It's
I would say it's fine. It hits them normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, assuming I get to move before them. Okay.
You do.
I am going to.
You're first. Yeah, you're first.
I'm going to cast an entangle on. Can I draw stuff, or is it just you? It's just you. Okay, so I'm gonna.
You can't do the fog. You can't do the fog of war. That's what I've been drawing with.
Hold on.
On the left.
I don't think so. There's a ruler here.
There's-
Does that do something?
Oh.
Can you see that?
No.
No.
No. The fog is probably something that only I see. The fog is right above the ruler.
No, it's not there
No.
for me. So I'm gonna
Okay.
entangle.
Bean.
I'm gonna entangle this area here.
So, draw it again.
Boop.
Over there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this. Okay.
But you can hang out over here for a second, Beans. And
Well, because Beans isn't. Yeah, Beans isn't summoned, right?
now the short
Yeah.
rest did give me my wild shapes back, so I can summon. Summon if I need to.
Okay.
These are laser pointer.
All right. So
These are laser pointer.
they make.
Being the laser pointer.
Oh yeah, they make DC 15 strength to see if they're entangled.
There's two of them, right? Yeah, they're both entangled.
Okay, cool. Then I'm going to. I don't want to play this. Kind of move here-ish, so that if the Minotaur like charges at me, because I mean look at it, it's gonna charge at me. It'll maybe hit the guy in front of him too. Also, if he's stupid enough, he might get caught in a square of that difficult terrain, which would be nice. And I'll use a bonus action to activate my runic oak armor.
Okay.
And then, dudes, guys, chill out. I took you out and everything. Will you just be quiet? Let me double check the range. And then Crispy will flame seed this guy here.
That's dex check or?
Now this is
Oh, that's a roll. Okay.
15 to hit.
That hit.
Good. 6 fire damage.
Okay. Perception check.
12.
Well, still with 12, you notice that the fire that hits the skeleton immediately evaporates upon hitting it. It does not do any damage.
Cool. And it's my turn.
Alright, Dowroc's turn. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not.
It's turn.
It is Lloyd's turn.
Unless it's the big bads.
Unless what?
Unless it's the big bads.
Oh, no, it's Lloyd's turn next. Alright, so Lloyd goes...
Fireball.
Lloyd goes there. And I'm going to support Beans for a second.
Fireball. Dun, 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 dun.
And he shoots a fireball right there.
They just wiped out, and Dowroc's like, yeah.
So, first one,
See?
third one. Okay, so the two left ones got full hit damage. The right one took half damage.
Oh.
So, and he casted it. You could tell that he put a little bit more power into this fireball.
Uh-oh.
So he does 28 damage to each of the two centaurs on the left.
So they're about dead already. Okay.
So they are bloody each, and then the other one took half the damage, which still is a lot. Took 14 damage, so he is not bloody as of yet. With that,
Empowered fireball. Jesus Christ.
Oh no, he didn't empower. He just used a 4th level spell slot, vice a 3.
What?
Jesus Christ.
He just used a higher spell slot,
Oh my god, 4th level.
and then
4th level spells?
huh?
I said 4th level spells, we're not even there yet.
Yeah, talk about you. I don't get 4th. Zack doesn't get freaking 4th level spells until freaking like 14 or something crazy. It's something ridiculous.
Did you hear that Wizards is pretty sure they're about to release the final version of the classes for the next edition?
I did not.
Which I find hilarious because their playtest of Monk that came out a couple months ago was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
Well, Monk in this edition's also fairly bad, isn't it?
Yeah, like they
Dowroc's turn.
they made some stuff better, but they seem to think that if they made stuff better, they had to make other stuff worse, which like maybe for like Paladin or something, but for Monk you could just like double its effectiveness and it would only just still kind of be good.
Bonus action. Let's turn on the cold damage.
Okay.
Good fire. And then he's going to shoot the guy in front of him.
The middle guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Try to. That's a 1.
Crit fail, you mean, or like?
Crit fail. I tried to be cool.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
The Ice Age. You nothing happened. You just missed dramatically.
Really very nice to me.
Well, actually, wait. Take the gun malfunctioned slightly. Take the cold damage that it would have done.
Oh, gross.
It's gonna go max damage.
If I were there, Nick, I'd recommend that you just stand behind Lloyd.
No.
So Dowroc takes 5.
You get an extra attack.
Yeah.
Okay. You can shoot again.
You
Shoot
could
again.
you could still stand behind Lloyd and like shoot him or something.
No, we got this contest going now. Look, we got this.
There we
contest
go.
going now.
There we go.
That definitely hit.
Nice.
Dowroc doesn't like being one-upped. It's just like it happened. It happens. He took 14 piercing and 2 cold damage.
Which one are you shooting at? One of the weaker ones?
Middle one.
Yeah, it's definitely dead.
I'm killing the weaker ones because I don't like 3-on-2.
Yeah, well, why do you think I love Entangle so much? That's literally the whole reasoning behind that.
Oh, Igo should have went.
Yeah, he'll go.
Well, now he
He'll
does.
go now.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
he goes after you.
All right. Is Igo smart enough to know not to go into the difficult terrain?
No. His intelligence is 4.
Yeah. Okay. So no, he's not.
So it's basically he acts on instinct, whatever he wants to do.
Dowroc, you're his instinct right now.
Yeah.
Well, that's not my instinct. I mean, we can roll dice. I don't know what kind of dice we want to roll. Like a 1-2. He
You
goes
mean
up
like
left.
Are
3,
you,
4.
so Here's a question. Is there a chance that he'd also try to get to the Minotaur too?
I mean, he's
I'd rule it that he goes for this guy. Because I rolled a 3, and I'm going from left to right.
okay.
That's fine.
To the center guy then.
Alright, so he runs up there. Crispy hangs on. He's like, this guy's stupid. We're going to die.
He's got a +8 to attack roll. Do you want me to roll it, or do you?
I got it.
Yeah.
19.
That hit.
Okay.
It does 1d8 +3.
Okay.
What kind of... Is it force damage, right?
Yeah, it's force damage.
Okay.
So 9 force damage.
Okay. Okay.
And Dowroc, when that bullet goes off the first time, he's like, he curses in Dwarf and says shit, and then he fires, and Lloyd would imagine Lloyd would look back at him, covered in icicles, and then he'd wink at Lloyd like he meant to do that,
Yeah.
and then kill the other centaur.
I totally meant to do that. It's okay.
Yeah, I was just feeling a little warm down here.
Alrighty. It is now the monsters' turns. So first off, the flaming skeleton that Igo hit, he is going to try to strike him back with a...
Well, he was restrained, right?
Yeah, but
He's restrained.
he gets disadvantage.
You'd have advantage, right? Or Igo would have advantage.
Yes.
I didn't know if he wanted.
Well, technically, yes, he would have had advantage. I don't know if he rolled for
let
advantage.
me roll again. Let me roll again. See, no game.
Make sure he didn't get a crit.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
come on. Pretend I'm rolling initiative. Nope. All right.
Okay. So the flaming skeleton decides to... The flames upon it start to ignite even further.
Oh
And
no!
it kind of falls at Igo.
Cool.
Oh.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Let me see what his dex is. He has a +1 on dex.
Okay. Cool.
So do you,
I got it. Come on. There you go.
saving throws, dex +1 plus proficiency bonus. So,
Alright, so he's fine. He's fine.
So that would be a 20 total. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Alright, so Igo kind of pushes them back, and it does not do anything. The other flaming skeleton is going to attempt to end the restrain, which is a strength check, and he will succeed, so he is no longer restrained.
Cool. He's still behind all that difficult terrain though, which is still helpful.
And then this flaming one to a tree is going to come up, and he is going to blaze with ignite and attempt to basically hug Johan. So Johan makes a dexterity saving throw,
Oh, he's friendly guy.
which he has advantage. I believe he does because of his armor.
Friendly guy.
For Dex,
Just wants to hug.
for Dex, yeah.
Yeah, so
18.
Ooh.
you kind of also dodge him ever so easily.
Okay.
So that ends their turn. The Minotaur, however,
Yeah.
da-da-dum,
Oh, no.
he's gonna go.
KFC. KFC. Oh my god, he's going straight.
As he charges toward Johan, he slams into the flaming skeleton.
Good. That's what I was hoping he'd do, honestly.
And it
He just
That-
runs through. Just
And
runs
as-
through.
and as he continues to go, he slams into Johan.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
That's what I was
So-
hoping he wouldn't do.
So first, he only gets actually no, he rolls with disadvantage, correct? 'Cause
Yeah.
you have the armor activated.
Yeah.
He misses with an 11.
Woo, buddy.
Save
Luck-
from a bunch of damage.
You got lucky.
Yeah.
All right.
Woo.
Now it goes over to the centaurs. Da, da, da.
What, here they go. You gotta get ready.
So the centaurs are going to go 1, 2, 3. They're both going to charge at Lloyd.
What?
Since Lloyd did a fireball on the whole bunch. So they are going to charge at him and attempt to strike. So they are going to hit him with a pike attack, or attempt to. First one misses miserably with a 9.
Ooh.
Second one, however, gets a critical hit.
Damn it, I wanted to know what his AC was.
Let me check something. All my slots are used, but it says I still can use silvery barbs.
Yeah, you can use it once.
Yeah, cause
Okay.
it's
Your Fey Touch lets you use it once.
Okay, I'll
That's
use,
gonna charge.
I'll use silvery barbs and say, why your hands on your head?
So as he remakes the roll, he misses with a 14.
Okay.
alright, that's
The other centaur decides to try to attack, this time pike, and get a crit fail. So Lloyd makes a, I'm going to say an opportunity attack at him.
He has advantage, but he must use it.
What do you say? He has advantage?
Is it like
Oh,
a
the other one.
yeah, the silvery
Oh.
barb.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, sorry. So as he makes the opportunity attack, where is... There it is. As he makes the opportunity attack, you notice that he puts his hands together and shoots a firebolt at the skeleton in place of an opportunity attack.
Okay.
With advantage, he gets 22 and hits him
Blowing him up.
for only 6 damage.
Okay, so
Is that the harmed one or the unharmed one?
That is the harmed one. No, that's the unharmed one, sorry. Well, they're both harmed.
well, the less harmed one.
One took half damage, so the one that took half damage just took that damage.
Okay, would have been better the other way
and then-
around, but that's fine.
And then the last attack is a hooves attack at Lloyd. He gets a 19 to hit.
Yeah, do it.
It does not hit Lloyd.
Okay. Okay.
Doesn't.
It is now Johan's turn.
I'm gonna shuffle around over here while I bonus action cast Shillelagh,
Shillelagh.
and I will. Yeah, I'll just Shillelagh attack.
Okay.
For 17 to hit.
Hit.
For 11 damage.
Okay. Again, you notice that the just like the previous room, the damage seems to feel significantly more than initially thought.
Okay. When I do that, Beans is going to shoot a flame seed at this guy.
At the Minotaur? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. Okay.
And miss horribly. Okay.
Yeah, I would say so. What was the total?
9.
Okay, yeah, it missed. All right.
Little. He's a last cannon. It sounds like.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, that is Johan's turn. It is now Lloyd's turn. So, Lloyd goes and where is it? Dowroc, you see Lloyd as he kind of holds his right hand out. He creates a blade of flame in it.
Oh,
Cool.
okay.
And with that blade, he strikes the more hurt one,
Okay.
which... Bum, bum, bum.
I mean, if he hits it, it's dead. Flame Blade does a lot of damage.
I rolled the damage first on accident.
Yeah, it's fine.
I meant to roll the hit first. 16, which did hit.
Okay. It did
Yeah,
die.
they have something like 14 AC, right?
They do have something like 14.
Well, something like 14.
More like 12.
Okay. I had to kind of guess, but I figured it was somewhere around there. And Flame Blade does a lot of damage, so like that one was dead either way.
And the flame sword still remains in Lloyd's hand,
Yeah.
so he is concentrating. It is now Dowroc's turn.
I'm gonna shoot at him twice.
Okay?
Nothing fancy. Just
Nothing fancy.
Just a couple of bullets, no big deal.
you say 12, right?
That hits, yep.
And 3 cold damage. 16.
That should kill it, right?
16 total?
13 piercing, 3 cold.
Okay, so it's still alive, so
Okay.
you will shoot it again.
So again,
Shoot it again.
double tap. 8 piercing, 4 cold. Yeah, we did.
Good, because did Dowroc fully heal at the short rest?
No, I actually took. I take because I only had like one. I took a short rest before we got here and went up the fall, and I only had one.
Yeah, right.
I only had 1 hit dice left for a short rest, so
Cool. Okay.
I am at.
That's real good then. That's real good that you didn't get hit.
Yeah.
Igo's turn.
Lloyd's fireball.
Yeah.
Oh, Igo is. I'm assuming is attacking
Yeah.
the flaming skeleton.
He hits for sure. For
5.
7.
No wait, he has
He has that
he has
that claw thing.
those claws.
So what?
So it's damage. 6 damage.
Does that kill it?
No, 6 damage did not kill it.
Oh, shoot.
Alright. I go crispy.
Yeah.
Do we hear any can I make a perception check to see if I hear any action going on? Like
Sure.
what's the door situation? What's the hallway situation here?
There's one hallway in front of you.
Okay. Almost. Yeah, I'll do a perception check.
Okay.
I don't hear anything going on.
You notice nothing.
I noticed nothing. Yeah, that would be like. I almost want to do investigation check of the room.
Alright.
See if I can see it on anything.
Well, that happens. These guys can kill me. Let's hurry up. Come on.
I'm going north. Yes. Let's see. Let's see if Lloyd can hear anything up ahead. I'm not gonna do any kind of investigation.
Well, hold on, back. So just to Johan's thing. So Dowroc just went, which means it's the bad guy's turn.
Yep.
Okay.
So, first off, the flaming skeleton is just trying to ignite again against Igo, so dexterity saving throw.
I would imagine 19 would beat it without even adding anything to it.
Correct.
All right, cool.
10, 20, and he is going to take his short sword and try to stab Igo.
Oh, fun. What's Igo's AC?
He gets a it's less than 20, which is what he got.
That is 15, yeah.
So he does 6
Yes.
piercing and 3 fire.
Let me see here. 6 piercing and
God,
3
no.
fire.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright. Now the Minotaur. Minotaur takes his great axe and swings it at Johan with disadvantage.
Yeah. Best armor.
Even with disadvantage, 18.
That hits.
Darn it.
It deals 11 slashing damage,
Ow.
Go.
and that is his turn.
Kind of way, pretty clean there. Compared to 20 damage in the first hit whack.
Alright, I'm gonna do the thing I did before and hold my action while I
Okay.
move Crispy here, so they'll get to it. Well, no, they'll get to attack him though. If I do that.
They would.
I'm not gonna do that then. But just forget I said any of that. I wouldn't do that.
Oh, he said it.
You said it now.
Kind of wish these things were persons so I could charm persons them, but they're not.
The flaming skeletons.
Yeah. And I could recast Entangle, but I don't want to do that either. It seems like a bad idea. Waste of time. So I'll just attack. Miss horribly.
What's the... Oh, 9 to hit. Yeah.
And then Crispy will try to blast it in the face again.
Okay.
Only get a 10.
Also misses.
Yeah.
Alright. Nope, Igo already went, didn't he?
Yeah.
So that brings it back around to the monster's turn. No, technically it's Igo.
Yeah.
Well, we're still killing. Well, me and Lloyd are probably going to go north unless Lloyd notices. Is Lloyd just going to continue on? And
I mean, as you guys move, yeah, you guys can move north, but I mean, because of the time, like, combats only take 6 seconds around, so you're not going to probably make it.
Well, we're still in a turn initiative, and just in case we do hear something,
Yeah, that's true. Depending on how long these corridors are and stuff too. If I don't mop this up fast, they may encounter something else. Who knows?
True.
Because if we say like you do all your actiony stuff at basically the same time, like they still move like 30 feet per second or something,
True.
right? Or whatever, 6 seconds or whatever. So like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So.
Yeah.
I go
close.
I go attacks again though, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Igo moves.
Yeah. So.
Then I was going to do additional perception closer to the hall to see if there's any. Zack, I hear nothing.
So
again.
15 to hit.
I'm distracted by this man's beautiful robe.
Does 15 hit?
It's such a nice
Yeah. 15 against the flaming skeletons. Yes.
Yeah, for like 5 damage or something. 6 damage because of the claw.
Okay.
Is it dead yet?
It is not dead
God
yet.
damn it!
Oh my
Stop!
God.
Stop not being dead.
Shots are tanky for being just flaming suit kamikaze skeletons.
All right. They are both going to short sword Igo.
God, stop it! I like Igo.
First one is a 19
God.
and a 12.
Oh.
So the first one does 5 piercing and 3 fire, and the other one misses.
What's he at now?
15.
Well, like HP?
Yeah, bloody. He's bloody.
Okay. I wanted
The
to know.
Minotaur. The Minotaur picks up his great axe with disadvantage still and attacks Johan.
Okay.
Oh, he rolls an 18 and a 19,
Oh,
so
God.
24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
You gotta get. No, not max damage.
Ooh, it's not max damage. Johan, how much HP do you have? Just curious.
40.
Oh, damn. 25 damage.
Jesus Christ.
And
It's almost max damage.
I'm bloodied in case you couldn't tell.
We're getting somewhere. I don't know if we're hearing fighting things going on, but we're getting there.
Yeah. All right. That is the Minotaur's turn, so it's Johan's now.
Oh wait, I know how I could do that thing I wanted to do last time. Hold on. Crispy's just gonna move here. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I hold my action.
I mean, the one still gets an attack.
Yeah,
opportunity
but
from it.
that's fine. I think I can risk that.
All right. So he makes a short sword attack and gets an 18 to hit.
All right, so Crispy's dead.
Wait,
Oh,
Cool.
deflection.
roll a d20 or roll a d6. He can still take for actions.
Yeah.
Right. So do you want to do deflecting shot?
Yeah.
Okay. The other one got a 7, so miss. I assume it's miss.
Okay. Yeah. He's got like 15 hit points or something, or AC or something, right? So Crispy moves there. I hold my action. And
Okay.
sorry, Igo. This is gonna suck for you, buddy. You're not gonna know what's going on, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna move.
Thank you.
My flaming bird. I say friend. No flaming bird, not my friend.
Igo moves there. I move there.
This is
And-
the teleport?
Yeah, and Crispy moves here.
Okay.
And now I attack Shillelagh with advantage. 20 to hit for 8 bludgeoning damage. Also,
Okay.
I mean, it wouldn't matter. The skeleton's immune to fire damage. That doesn't matter.
You notice that the Minotaur is bloody
Cool.
for HP purposes.
All right. Good.
Okay.
Now, assuming he's not too disoriented, does Igo try to attack?
I'd say he still gets an attack, yeah.
I'm just gonna have him
Advantage.
attack the closest thing. That's not good, so roll again. That is gonna hit.
Yep.
For like what's his damage modifier?
It'll be 7. It'll be 8 plus 3 proficiency plus for class. So it'll be
7 damage then to the Minotaur.
That is Igo's turn. It is now the skeleton, so the one skeleton is going to use his action because he's still stuck there.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
Was
He is
me
now.
and Lloyd? Is me and Lloyd still going?
Yes, you are in the hallway, but you have not exited said hallway yet.
Okay. We'll roll perception, see if I hear combat noise.
Okay. The left flaming skeleton is free now, but used his action, so he will go 10, wait, sorry. 10, 20, 30, but he can't do anything, so 10, 20, 30, and he is going to short sword Igo.
Stop attacking Igo.
Get 21.
God, stop it.
He does 4 piercing and 2 fire. And yes, Dowroc hears combat in the distance.
He's gonna dash.
Okay. The Minotaur goes. Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
The Minotaur.
Obviously, when they leave the entangle space, I'm going to drop concentration on it.
Gotcha. Do not pay attention to all of that shit I just rolled on accident.
Okay.
Oh, it didn't show you. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I tried to click a different dice, and I had it like 5 D4s. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. So, based on the randomness, I will roll a D. Okay, here we go. Let's see. He attacks Johan
Oh, great.
with disadvantage.
Yeah, but still.
He only gets a 9 to hit.
Okay, good.
That is his turn.
All right. I will. I don't have anything that can like hit more than one guy at a time.
Dowroc, roll a D20.
Absolutely.
I will. I want to do this. I will bonus action.
Is this new initiative or? I don't know.
not-
I will bonus action. Does that work? Yeah, I can see myself. So I'll bonus action, healing word myself to recover 7 HP.
Okay.
So I'm still bloodied, but I'm less bloodied than I was. So that's good. And then for my action, I will shillelagh with advantage.
Okay. Are you hitting the Minotaur? Or?
Yeah, yeah, I guess, because he's
Okay.
still the biggest threat. So 18 to hit
I hit.
for 10 bludgeoning damage.
Now you have concentration, right? Can you favored foe that?
I'm trying to decide, because it does double. So yeah.
Is that a spell slot or anything, or is
No,
that just that's just
well,
your
I have
ability, right? Okay.
3 uses of it per day.
Okay.
This would be my last one. But yeah, I'll do that for an additional 2
As
bludgeoning
long as you
damage.
don't roll. Okay. I was gonna say, as long as you didn't roll.
Okay.
He had 3 HP, so as long as you didn't roll a 1 on the extra damage, you would have been fine. Alright. As the favorite foe, the Minotaur skeleton shatters, and only the 2 flaming skeletons remain.
Alright, shoot. Because, like, Crispy's useless here.
They are immune to fire.
Yeah.
Tiger roars like he did it.
Rawr.
Crispy, for his turn, will teleport himself and Igo over here. And that's that, and then Igo will attack, I guess. And hit, I would hope.
What's his damage plus?
He'd do
3
He'd do 8 damage. Okay.
or 4. Yeah.
Good.
I heard we're coming from the south or from the north, Jeremy.
Still there.
Oh, okay. Still there. Never mind.
It's still there. I hit remove walk to remove the difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Alright. The flaming skeleton moves up,
Gross.
attempts to attack with its measly short sword with disadvantage and fail miserably with a 14.
Okay, good.
Your turn.
Not miserably.
Okay.
We're taking pretty much.
So, just shillelagh, I guess. Let me
Okay.
think for a second.
Yeah, this one is bloody. I don't
Well-
if you remember.
It lasts a minute. You don't have to keep re-upping.
I know. I'm just saying, attacking with it.
Okay.
So I'll
Technically, if you cast it again, it technically stops it.
I'll shimmy around here, and I'll hold
Shimmy.
on to my action while Crispy moves into position, and then I'll attack with advantage because I want this over. 23 to hit for 8 damage.
We didn't need damage.
Okay.
It had a whopping 19 health, each one of those,
Okay.
but they took double damage from Johan, but the Minotaur kind of,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll kind
Alright.
of drop to one knee. This has been a rough day.
So as you do this, to the north of you, there's a single passageway.
Okay, I'll take a second to see if I hear anything coming through it.
Here.
You do,
20,
you do hear
23.
something.
I'll,
You definitely hear something
Alright.
coming through it.
so I'll stand back up and kind of, strut forward to here, and I'll keep my sword at the ready just in case. Call Crispy back to my back.
So as you're kind of taking stance just in case, coming through the shadows, you hear, and all of a sudden, in the light, you see Dowroc.
Ah! I was waiting for the twist that he was hearing different combat.
We see Dowroc, open arms, running towards
Ah.
Johan.
Ah,
He hugs Igo.
It's like I don't blame you, man. I did that when I found him too.
My friend. Johan, you're alive. Good on ya.
Yeah, there's a lot of blood on your clothes, but are you all right?
No.
Shit. I'll
No.
I'll cure wounds you for
So
10 HP.
Yeah.
so as you're casting the spell,
But Johan, I met the rogue man that came in before us.
I see that.
His name's Lloyd. He's no friend to undead, so
Well, he kind of walks up and he's like, "Hello, good to meet you."
yeah, it's good
And he
to.
kind of extends his hand out to you for a handshake.
I'll meet him with a handshake.
I don't know about that handshake now. Dowroc's looking at his hand like, oh no, what did I do?
It's fine. As I shake his hand, do I sense anything from him?
Depending on what you're kind of trying to sense. Magic?
Yeah.
Yes. You sense magic from him, yes.
He's holding a light.
Specifically in his hand.
Well, he's holding a light spell in his hand. But you don't notice anything like offensive, if that's what you're looking for.
Okay.
You don't notice anything of that nature.
How does his mood seem? How sincere does he appear to be?
He seems to be fairly sincere toward you. He seems
What
very... Dowroc did an insight check on him, yeah. And it didn't seem like he had any hostile attempts toward him or anything.
All right, I'll say, good to have one more body down here to deal with these things. You must be pretty capable too.
And he says, "Yes, I know my way around fire spells, so I was able to take down some of the skeletons pretty fast." And he kind of looks around the room and he's just like, "Though I find it kind of odd because," and he kind of turns around and points back toward the direction that they came and says, "We came from that direction." And then he looks back over to the spot behind you and he says, "You guys came from that one. So where do we go from here?"
That's a very good
Is there one
question.
on It's like this. Is this like a full room now? Is there like
Yeah, you can say this is a full room now.
you came from here?
You came from the north, which is the only exit that was at Johan's
Okay.
path.
We came from, and then he came from the south.
Johan, yeah. Johan
Yeah.
came from the south.
There,
Okay.
And so,
I say, well, there was another path off of the room that I came from initially, but I kind of walked back over and pat Igo. I'm like, Igo here came up behind me, so I assume he must have come from that way, and he wasn't hurt when we met up. So I don't know. I assumed if this place is meant to be a maze, that he came into another one of the entry chambers. So I don't know. Maybe there was another path from his entry chamber that we could backtrack to.
he says maybe, and he kind of looks at both of you and he's like, "You guys look like you're fairly hurt right now." And he's like, "Before we continue, do you think..." And he kind of looks around and he says, "This might be a good place to rest if you'd like to try to take a few minutes or take a little while to regain some of your abilities."
I say at this point, I think to regain any meaningful amount of power, we'd have to rest fully. I don't know if you would be willing to take the time for that.
And Lloyd kind of smirks a little bit and like tilts his head and he's just like, "I don't mind, and most of my power is still here, so I can keep watch for you if you guys want for a while. At least take the first long watch."
Insight.
Okay. Insight.
Guidance.
Okay. Good.
I'll help him.
Good. I needed it.
I'll take the advantage. Take the advantage. I'm gonna help you.
Okay.
I don't want to do guidance. I'm looking at him. I'm meat mugging him too. It's like
16.
team meat. And I goes like in the meat too.
So as he says this, you look at him and you try to deter if there's anything ulterior motives or anything, but you can kind of see the general supportiveness in his voice and don't really get a bad vibe from him. So
I don't like that little smirk though.
well, it wasn't in a malicious smirk. It was more like a hey, I don't mind it, more than
Alright,
more than an evil smirk.
alright, well,
So
Johan had trust issues, and Dowroc is developing trust issues. So
yeah, which I mean,
with the
I think
disguised mind flare.
I think it's less trust issues at this point and more keep you alive issues.
Yeah.
and he kind of looks at you guys and he kind of goes, he's like, I can see that maybe I may not be more trustworthy towards someone you just met, but I assure you, I think it's best for all of us if
Yeah.
trust each other to get out of here, because we have no idea what's coming up ahead.
Dowroc takes out another ration, starts eating it. Johan, you got a good bearing?
Yeah, I'll toss
That
you
might-
one.
Okay. can I heal one? Is it heal one?
Yeah, but it also is like a full day's meal.
Yeah. I'm just gonna eat that instead of eating another ration, and then. Well,
All right. Well, I do have light sleeper, so if he tries anything, or even if he tries to shuffle off, I should be able to. There's a chance that I'll notice.
an
So,
Igo can't be surprised.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I'll say, all right then. I recommend we set up camp with our backs to one of these walls just to be safe. That way,
Okay,
there's fewer directions for something to sneak up on us from.
Dowroc said there's nothing like making new friends than alcohol, and he's gonna take out that elven wine out, and he's gonna
Shuffle over this way.
take a swig, and then he's gonna pass it to Lloyd.
Lloyd takes it very grateful, and he's like, why, thank you, and he takes a swig and he hands it back to you, or hands it to Johan.
Then Dowroc's gonna take another swig and then pass it to Johan.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over to start setting up the camp.
Okay.
Watching you guys though, just
As you are setting up camp, you can gain the benefits of a long rest.
Okay.
Also, you can gain the benefits of doing another check on, or doing another action while you're doing this.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
I wanna.
Whatever you would like to do.
While we're settling in, I do want to study my book a little bit.
Okay, so you make an Arcana check. Dowroc, are you just going to...
21.
Ooh, 21.
Yeah.
Nice. Dowroc, what are you doing?
I am sleeping.
Well, I get that, but I mean,
Oh,
like, you benefit from a long rest. Is there anything additional you'd like to do?
I get one charge back on my gun. I'll go ahead into the Arcana.
I need to roll.
Yes. Arcana check for...
My armor gets its charges back too.
$21. As he fixes his arm, he puts out his arm in front of Lloyd. He gets 21.
So Lloyd seems not too surprised, but he just seems kind of like, oh, okay. Just kind of intrigued by it. Nothing too crazy.
So this guy has seen shit, is what you're saying.
One arm. One
Yeah,
arm.
I guess that's the way to say it, is this guy's seen shit.
One with
So,
one arm. Tinkering with one arm.
as you tinker on your arm, you kind of bash away at it. You make it. You work on it throughout the evening, and you have now succeeded in recreating your arm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you
That's
now. Nope, not that page. That's in a moment. Hee hee.
Uh-oh. What?
Don't worry about it.
What? Oh, Dowroc was going to put that great axe in the
Bag.
bag.
Okay.
He's going to put it in his...
The
Oh, no.
the short swords that the skeletons were carrying, were they like magical fire short swords, or did they just have fire on them because of the skeletons?
They had fire on them because of skeletons.
Darn. All right.
All right. So as so Dowroc has now completed his battle fist and is now able to reattach that to his arm, which is a +1
Groans a little bit.
basically mace. So it
Groans a
follows
little.
the same rules as maces. Huh?
Okay.
He groans a little bit as he pops the new one.
Pops the new one. Ah.
And he just testing his fingers, and then you see he walks up. Is there rock? I assume there's like a medium-sized rock.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna walk up to Johan's side, and he's gonna like, "Hey, Johan, watch this," and then he's gonna punch the rock again.
And
No,
the
he's gonna solemnly walk up to the rock, like he's depressed again, and he's gonna punch it, and make Johan look at him, and then he's gonna just smash the ever-loving crap out of that rock.
the rock shatters.
Yeah.
Nice.
So like,
All right.
And as you come to the end of your rest, is there anything additional you want to do prior to doing anything else?
Let me double check my spells and make sure I don't want to prep anything different today. That is the wrong button. That one. I want that one.
Up with the Pearl of Power has a charge back. Is the Battle Fist I have, is that attunement?
Yeah, it requires attunement, yeah.
Okay. I guess I will unattune the all-purpose tool and...
give me 1 second.
I'm going to, instead of preparing long strider today, I'm going to prepare protection from evil and good. Since there's so much undead down here, I can give one of us the ability to impose disadvantage on all attacks from undead. And like celestials and aberrations and shit too, but you know.
All right. As you come to an end of your rest, you kind of wake up. You notice that Lloyd kind of sat off to the side, kind of leaned back against the wall on the ground, just kind of took like a quick nap to restore some power.
Okay.
And as you wake up, you kind of wake up, get, kind of gather your things back up, and then all of a sudden, the wall to your right, or left, a section of it, a doorway-sized section of it, vanishes. It kind of slowly fades away.
Like it doesn't slide into the wall; it just disappears.
It does. It just kind of
vanishes.
vanishes.
That explains why it didn't seem like there's any rhyme or reason to the layout of this place. It changes either daily or every few hours or so. Maybe even more frequently than that, but I think we would have noticed if it did. Unless not every pathway shifts at the same time. I'm saying all this out loud as I stomp the fire out and kind of wander back towards the middle of the room. Planning not to show my hand and not like puzzle through as much stuff with Lloyd here just in case, but it's a puzzle. I can't help it. I said, so are the other openings still here?
Oh, you mean the two others on the other side of the room?
Yeah.
One vanishes and one is still there.
All right, well, I suggest, like
move.
I would assume that there's a new pathway down that existing existing opening too. But I mean, I vote for checking out the brand new one. I think that would be our best bet. If we are making our way through a test, then it's likely that the test would want us to move forward. And I think it's presenting a way forward for us.
And Lloyd shakes his head in agreement. I fully agree with that.
All right. I say this Firebird that I've befriended should take point. He follows my commands well enough, and he'll illuminate the way. Even with dark vision, it can be hard to tell what's going on down here. So I kind of, and that way you don't have to keep your light going if you don't want to, Lloyd.
And he kind of extinguishes it in his hand. He's like, I appreciate it.
All right, so Crispy's gonna fly ahead. I mentioned,
Nice.
and I kind of, well, his politeness reminds me of somebody, but I'm like
No.
trying to not to think about that.
Kind of put my finger on it.
So we'll start walking, and I'll kind of strike up a conversation with him. I'm like, this creature, this Firebird, is so interesting to me. I'm a beast master myself, and I've been without an animal companion for, well, since we came down here. But I found this creature, and it seems to want to fulfill that role. But I know nothing about it. I know nothing about fire magic at all. You mentioned you have knowledge of fire. If there's anything you could share with me, I'd be appreciative. In case I need to care for this thing long term.
He says, of course. And then as a DM, I'm going to ask, what are you attempting to accomplish?
I just want to try to gauge what, like, I don't even know for sure what class he is or anything. I'm just trying to gauge what magical knowledge, what types of magical knowledge he might possess.
Okay. So he says, of course, and he kind of talks to you about some basic fire magic knowledge and stuff, something that can't really pinpoint exactly what school or, anything of that nature of what he is, or class even. It's more or less just basic fire knowledge and tips and things that you could utilize.
Looking at his gear, do I see a book or anything at his belt?
You do not see a book at his belt.
So I'll mention that.
You see a nope. No, when Dowroc did the initial look at him, which now you see him, he seems to be wearing just cloth clothing, like nothing, no kind of armor of any kind or anything of that type.
Very nice robe. Very nice. Very nice robe.
I guess he's got a super nice robe.
Yeah.
Any jewelry or anything?
You notice a ring on his finger and some bracers on his
Can
forearms,
I roll insight on the ring and bracers?
Sure.
22.
Okay, so you notice that the bracers are just a set of bracers of defense to offset the fact that he's not wearing any armor. Okay. And the ring that you can tell that he is wearing is a ring of protection.
Okay, so his armor, he just some magic armor instead of physical armor. I get it.
A ring of protection, huh? Excuse me. I don't want to. I mean, he did a 4th level fireball. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Well, Dowroc's not going to be like looting him for anything. So.
Yeah. You try to steal from him?
You try to steal from him, our new best friend.
Just, okay, so that's fairly basic. I'll say casually, I've never seen a wizard cast magic without a spellbook before.
He says, no, I don't use spell books, and he kind of pulls out a little vial, and he's just like, this is my arcane focus.
Okay. So where do you transcribe your spells?
And he's like, he kind of just points up to the top of his head. And he's like, "It's all up here."
Okay, interesting. So at this point, I'm assuming he's a sorcerer, right? I mean, you don't have to tell me, but I'm assuming he's a sorcerer.
Dowroc's like, it's all up here too. No, Johan, you missed it. I was 10 foot tall, and then you know that bull guy you got. I shoved that guy. I shoved him. I knocked him down.
I wish I'd seen that.
Yeah.
So I ask, I'll again very casually. Well, Lloyd, I mean, you must be down here for a reason. You seemed pretty eager when we saw you outside. If you'd like to talk about it, I mean, we're of the helpful sort. I'm sure we can all get what we want from down here. Is there anything we should know to ensure that happens?
He just kind of looks at you and he's like, "Well," he's like, "You both are very kind, because Dowroc himself even asked me about that, and I'm just trying to write something that unfortunately went wrong in my life not that long ago, so I figured maybe the wish spell would be the best thing for that."
I understand. We are here for similar reasons. Nothing.
Hopefully we can help each other.
Yeah, nothing earth-shaking. Just we've undergone some personal losses that we want to try to undo.
He says, "I hope that I can assist you with getting that." And as he kind of says that, you kind of come up to the end of the hallway that you're in.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, walk and talk.
So as you walk, it is this size room that you're in, and when you walk in, you see 2 minotaurs, like you've already seen before. 3 of the centaur skeletons, and now this.
Oh, gross. Okay. What the hell is that?
What in the world is that? Zack, what happened to you?
And,
no. But seriously, does he say that out loud? Do you say that out loud?
Yeah. Hey, Zack, what happened to you?
And that, my friends, is where we'll end today.
Yeah.
Dowroc's like, I don't need you to stand on my left side now. It's I got my own. I can fight now. And he just punches the air.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Great.
Oh my god! What is that thing? I don't even know what that thing is. It looks like a ghost.
I'm thinking it's undead of some kind. It's always undead.
Oh.
It's always undead, and Zack's nowhere to be found every time.
Yeah, that's why I grabbed protection.
I got spine of my own, so.
Crispy would have disappeared at some point too, but I'm trying to make it seem like he's a real creature, so I would have like casually resummoned him or something.
I feel like you guys are so untrustworthy of Lloyd. Why?
Oh, I don't know. No reason. I mean, Johan just doesn't trust anybody anyway.
How many wish spells is there going to be? That's it.
Well, I mean,
how many wish spells are going to be available? That's the real trust.
That is a real question.
The real trust here.
All right. Well, that was good. That was fun.